I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. The scriptures tell us we was delicate to one another. The same blood run through our veins, we family, I love you. Them curses got us with an evil eye towards our brother. Soon as the Achaeum rebuke us, we got a rebuttal. Proverbs say open rebuke is better than secret love. Against the children of our people, don't bear any grudge. Repent and keep the commandments before you meet the judge. I got the Noah spirit on me, beware of the flood. Israel above every nation, we the salt of the earth. Go to the highways and hedges, get out the path of church. Place your trust in the Most High, keeping your hour first. And put your hands to the plow, cause what's fate without works? You my brother and you my sister, I care for you. The knowledge I get out this truth, I'ma share with you. Me watching you living in sin is unbearable. So if you fall, I lift you up, you know I'm there for you. Yeah. You wear your heart on your sleeve, I never dare to. I put my heart in your hands if you be careful. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. You wear your heart on your sleeve, I never dare to. I put my heart in your hands if you be careful. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. Holy Alba, man, a warrior, how is his name? You had a hand in our demise, you gotta get the same. Yeah, Kaw-shash say he coming back with a mighty flame. Israel at war without end, we should not be ashamed. Jacob have our love, that's the way it been from the start. I made a covenant with you, but you ain't play your part. I smite a river, send locusts, even make Egypt dark. But Pharaoh up to show my power, I harden his heart. Deliver them like I'ma do for you, I am the Father. Have your faith up like Peter, walking the Christ on water. 7 captivities, but Babylon just took it farther. Who is they coming from Edom with that garments from Barbara? Raise up that horn of salvation like I told you in Luke. Thief in the night, yeah, Kaw-shash gon' pop up out the blue. But not for everyone, salvation only of the Jews. So if you keepin' my commandments, I'll be there for you. You wear your heart on your sleeve, I never dare to. I put my heart in your hands if you be careful. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. You wear your heart on your sleeve, I never dare to. I put my heart in your hands if you be careful. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. You wear your heart on your sleeve, I never dare to. I'll put my heart in your hands if you be careful. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. You wear your heart on your sleeve, I never dare to. I'll put my heart in your hands if you be careful. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. It's the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 68, and it reads, Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people, and had raised up a horn of salvation for us, in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies, and from the hand of all who hate us.
Yeah, hey, he told us keep his word and we'll accomplish nirvana. The simple things we need, that's rulership and no drama. To know and keep your Howard laws, a genuine honor. Bringing heat in the winter, reproach like a sauna. Precepts like Subway in July, cold cuts in the summer. Who show me patience with the people, get mad, you gon' stumble. And that's like blood in the water, them demons piranhas. I love to watch my elder cook, feel like Benny the Highness. Try me like Captain the Rock, I'm keeping it meek. That word won't depart from my mouth, it's stuck in my teeth. I stand up bold as a lion, 7 ways they gon' flee me. What appreciation would you have if power come easy? Even the just man to fall, we're trying our best. I set my treasures up in heaven to keep to invest. When we get our position back, ain't much we can stretch. Yeah, Kaw-shash come back, we get incorruptible flesh. He doesn't change. He should lie. He said the promises that he made us. The promises he keep, he gon' give us. So bad we had to pay. clock, tick-tock, stuck in the trend. And they not apt to understand the position you in. And this the chance to come back, our kingdom at hand. Wisdom increase the less I do, the more I'm familiar with laws, statutes, and commands. I'm starting to mirror. We got that good news for you, but they ain't trying to hear you. After the sweet savory leaves, reality bitter. This world a circus. I'm stepping into my purpose. Oh God, a service. No, but don't tell you just worthless. Don't be so surface. Who proud as ashes and earth is? Christ coming certain. Then this close all of the curtains. Must choose a side. Watch while you wait for the sift. See with your eyes. You watching the paradigm shift. Edom is falling, and we enjoy viewing the trip. Keep having faith, do work, and don't ever loosen your grip. Loosen your grip.
Cut this out, build the beat up.
Like only blacks can be saved.
Don't ask if I'm a brute. Friend is on, you know the vibes. Put Yashala first. Only show it to the tribes. Some say we done like men. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. Known to keep a Bible. Don't get washed, I pause. Don't speak if you don't know. Script mute you like a mob. Some say we done like men. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods.
Yeah, me, I'm just thumbing through the scripts. Me and my ox trying to build. I redo the run to me, 3019, I'm just trying to live. Yeah, we still in Egypt, it remind me on your dollar bill. In righteousness, trying to make an impact, this Milwaukee drill. Treat every day like it's a gift. Get too proud to kick your stilts. Long as I obey the law, man, I'm covered, that's a quilt. Life's a manual transmission, gotta learn to shift. Try respect the discourse, pastor wanna bully me like Bill. Aim is 3 and 2 right off the hip. Mouth get slick, bound to slip. Cut yourself, clap the lip. Salt of the earth, we the drip. Too much dip, broke your chip. Tell them the truth, they wanna squabble. No new wine, I know the bottles.
Don't ask if I'm a brute. Friend is on, you know the vibes. Put Yashala first. Only show it to the tribes. Some say we done like men. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. Known to keep a Bible. Don't get washed, I pause. Don't speak if you don't know. Script mute you like a mob. Some say we done like men. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods.
We the gods of the earth. The whole earth is our turf. We gotta learn to put our people first. Gotta Allah know your work. So the scriptures with diligence, cause they won't teach you this in church. Don't be out, put your brick in. Gotta have faith in the works. Disobedience the only reason why us Israelites are cursed. So coming back to the laws is the only way it get reversed. Never neglect, don't forget to humble yourself. Destruction come with pride. Fridges on, you know the vibes. On earth we the guys. Ayy.
Don't ask if I'm a brute. Friend is on, you know the vibes. Put Yashala first. Only show it to the tribes. Some say we done like men. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. Known to keep a Bible. Don't get washed, I pause. Don't speak if you don't know. Script mute you like a mob. Some say we done like men. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods. While on earth we the gods.
Shalom, 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 family. Give me 1 second. Let me get these announcements out the way real quick. All right. Family, we got camps everywhere in the United States. We got them at Fort Myers, Florida. We got it in Baton Rouge. Hey, Cap Yatham just dropped the camp video this past Sabbath. This brother made a brother put out the blunt. He made a brother rip the blunt up and throw it in the trash. Y'all got to go check that video out. Him and Soldier Yariya. We got SOT Chicago. That's Captain Quab. We got New York. That's Ephraim up there in New York. Azaziah. We got DC. Captain the Kaw-shash, Captain Araya. We got Kaw-shash. That's me. That's down there in Duval, right? Arkansas. That's Captain Shamwa All. ATL. That's Captain DeRock. Captain Amariah, Alabama. Of course, that's the mighty Captain Ma'akaya, Cincinnati. That's Captain Nayal, Watchtower. Captain Kaya, Bay Area. Captain Shalamah in Jacksonville, right? I cover that area as well, family. We got camps everywhere, man. If y'all need to go to camp on Saturday, you got plenty places to choose from. We all around. We spread out, right? All right. This is our lineup for the week. This is our lineup. We got Truth Tuesday every Tuesday at 8:45. It's Captain Kaya's class. We got C4N every Thursday at 8:45. Captain Maya Kaya's class. Friday night Sabbath, of course, the general, the mighty general, General Yawa All. Friday nights after the camp video, 8:45-ish. After hours, that comes on after the Sabbath class. To keep your night going, right? After hours, that's every Sabbath. After the Sabbath is around 11:45, 12-ish. Bar for bar on the Sabbath. That's Captain Yaquab. That's on Saturdays at 11:30, 12-ish. You know how our times is. We black folk now. Our time, you know how our time 12-ish. We gonna be there though. Prove all things. That's Captain Quab. Captain Quab. He's Quab's all. If y'all don't know Captain Quab, it's Quab's all. Captain Quab, he's gonna be doing pop-ups. So subscribe to that channel so you can get the notifications. And of course, we got I Speak as a Man. That's every Friday at 9. It had to be 9:30 because I had to get these kids ready for school, man. Back to Esau school, unfortunately, until we get into rulership and we have our own schools that we send our kids to where they'll be safe, right? All right, what's our next? We got the membership. If you want to become a member, the requirements must be willing to support the body, must keep good morale and lawful standings, must be active participant in class and feast days and camp-led events. Be active in that chat, man. Be active at these events. Must honor the bylaws and directions from all ranked members and leadership. If you want to be a member, go ahead and scan that QR code, right? And the members are the people who not necessarily want to take on the responsibility of the brothers or being a teacher, because everybody that joins SOT is their ambition is to become a teacher and a leader, right? And the sisters, if you don't want to be a pillars of rest, you just want to, watch from the side. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sisters, go ahead and scan that QR code. Scan that QR code. You become a member as well. All right, what we got next? Our feast day calendar. We got new moon coming up, y'all. It's already August. And we got the 6-month new moon coming up. That's going to be on August 12th. I believe that is a Wednesday. I may be wrong. I think that is a Wednesday, right? If I'm wrong, it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday, right? But our new moon is on August 12th. If you wish to join us, send your email to sotfeastday@gmail.com. sotfeastday@gmail.com. Go ahead and send your email so we can make sure we got enough food, we got enough seats, we got enough love to spread around to everybody when they come, right? After that feast day, the next month in September, we got the Feast of Trumpets. That's on the 10th of September. And right after that, we got the Day of Atonement, right? And we will have tabernacles news coming out, I believe, this week. We'll have more information on that this week, I believe. So look out for that as well in our other classes during the week. All right. What we got? Donations. If you wish to donate to the body, scan that QR code or either go to Cash App, SOT Give, all caps, right? And in our scripture beside it is Tobit 4:7-8. It says, "Give alms of thy substance. If thou have little, be not afraid to give according to that little." Right? So please support the body, people. Brothers spend money on these stream yards and these creating these thumbnails and having class all throughout the week. It's only right for y'all to come and support the family, man. Y'all gotta support SOT, right? All right, so let's get this going, man. Let's get this going. First off, let's bring up the thumbnail for this episode, right? Because this is what I want to get into tonight. This is what we're going to get into tonight. This is called Family Annihilator. What do I mean by that, right? And you see on one side it says myth, deadbeat dads, absentee fathers, right? Those are the myths of the black man. You see the brother on one side with his children, right? Deadbeat dad, fatherless crisis. It's a crisis how many fathers are not in their children's life, what they say about the brothers, right? About Israel, right? About the Negroes, right? And on the opposite side, you got Esau, just wallowing in his grief. You got family tragedy. You got domestic violence investigation, right? Community in shock, mental health struggle. This is the contrast, right? This is a myth on one side, and this is actuality on the other side, right? This is what actually goes on Esau's side, right? And of course, you see the opioids down there. He got an unaliver on the table as well, and he looks like he's reading a newspaper about stocks that just crashed and make him want to unalive his family. And we're gonna bring the brothers up. My brother, bring Cap to the stage. Cap, where you at, Cap? Get you up here. There you go. Cap.
On Shalom family.
You got Yariya. So Yariya.
Shalom, yes, Allah.
Soldier, Yaram, Yahweh in the building.
Shalom, yes, Allah.
Yeah, we in here. Now y'all see the thumbnail, man. This is what we're gonna discuss tonight, man. We're discussing these topics tonight because it's been a trend on not YouTube. It's been a trend in America that Esau has been going crazy. Esau been going crazy, right? He been going crazy about. We're just gonna get into it, right? Let's get into the myth part first. Now tonight, family, this class ain't gonna be too long. But we're going to get into this. We're going to dive into these topics, right? Let's get the myth part. Let's take that down real quick. Let me take that down.
Hey, hold on, Salakia. Hey, it's only right, man. We shout out to supporters, man. It's only right we shout out to supporters.
Right. Yeah, let's shout them out. Shout
out the count. I mean, the chat out, man.
Con. We got the sister, POR sister Pam. Shalom, sis. All right, we got. Say it again.
I was telling the sister Shalom.
Okay. Con. We got Soldier Bakwash. Shalom, up.
Shalom, King.
In a minute, man.
Memphis in the building.
Soldier Bakwash. Con. We got Judah Agape in the building. Shalom, Judah.
Shalom, Judah.
Is that that's that guy right there. We got Danny in the building. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, my brother.
Hey, that's the if y'all see the Passover video, that's the brother who did it. That brother Danny, man. That boy fire with it, man. We got Captain Nayal in the building. Shalom, Cap.
Shalom.
We got Salakia Zola. Salakia, sis. I know I just butchered your name, sis. Miss Agape. Shalom, sis. Right?
Shalom, sis.
Shalom.
Hey, tell him to put some respect on your name. This brother say Miss. What?
Hey, my bad, sis. My bad about that. We got the good brother, Officer Michael, mighty brother. Mighty brother.
Shalom.
Shalom.
We got SOT Hakeem in the building. Shalom, King. I ain't seen you since tabs. All right, who else we got in here? We got Roxy, our good sister Roxy. Roxy,
Shalom, sis.
Shalom, sis.
Shalom.
All right, who else we got in here? We got the mighty brother who created this thumbnail for us, Assure Allah. SOT Assure, Officer Assure Allah. Put some respect on that.
Shalom.
Shalom, Mark. Hey, that brother right there, he do a lot of good work with them thumbnails, man. That brother fire with it, man.
God.
All right. We got sister, we got Pillars Ref sister Yakanan. We got her in the building. Shalom, sis.
Shalom, sis.
And we got POR sister Asaya, She's Striving.
Shalom, sis.
Shalom, sis.
Right. The father, right? And it's like it's the total opposite. We're in our children's lives, even though we're not in the household with our children. But where did that start from? Where did that narrative start from? Let me get this video real quick. I had to refresh my StreamYard and it deleted all my videos I had lined up. So bear with me, family. Where we at? Where we at?
Lord willing, they don't keep on muting me out, man. I know as soon as you added Yoram Yahweh on, boom, sound cut out.
Man.
That brother internet don't like my internet, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? What my internet did, yours not.
Florida, Baton Rouge.
Hey, that brother internet don't like my internet for some reason, bro.
All right. Let's get into this first video real quick. This is y'all know what I say about Esau. Y'all know what I say about Esau. A broke clock is right twice in a day, right? So Shesaw gonna bring out some information. I don't know if brothers are privy to this history of how that narrative or where they get that narrative from or why they push that narrative. Check this video out, family.
Black father was actually created by the government in the 50s. In the 50s and 60s, there's this thing called the man in the house rule. Basically, the welfare agencies of the government would go house to house to check if there was a man that lived in that house in order to give them welfare. Any man in that house meant that they couldn't get welfare. So throughout time, obviously, it made black families have to choose between feeding their children and having two parents at home, or simply just a man in the home. So as you can imagine, best case scenario, this was a lifelong problem for those families. Worst case scenario, it was generational broken families. It's based off of this one policy that was then actually thrown out by the Supreme Court in 1968. Imagine just how impactful it was that 4 generations later, there's still a consequence being seen from it. So if anything, just recognize how important it is to vote for policies that may seem small at the moment, which by no means would this be a small one at any moment. Any policy can have generational impact. So take your voting very seriously, because a policy that wasn't even active for 2 decades is now affecting families all around the country decades later.
Right. So, hold on. Let me say shalom to the Shaya in the building. Shalom, King.
Hey, shalom, Louisiana in the building.
Shalom.
Yo, but this video, man of the house rule, right? You can see that that's still affecting our people to this day, right? But does that mean that the man is not in his child's life? No, it doesn't. What it does is it gives our sisters a little bit of leverage on if they want to have that leader in their house or not, because they can say, hey, you can just get your stuff and leave. I'll get benefits from Esau, right? I'll get benefits from Esau, and you don't have to be here because I'm gonna be good regardless, right? And that mindset is stuck with our sisters to this day. To this day, that mindset is stuck with our sisters, right? Not the sisters who are, who know how to be in order. Put it that way. But of course, we all been in a situation where, hey, if you wanna be select messages. If you wanna get these benefits, you gotta you stay here at night, but you gotta make sure ain't none of your stuff showing, because housing authority gonna come and they're gonna look through the house. They're gonna make sure ain't no shoes, no big ass boots laying around, ain't no dirty drawers laying around. They're gonna make sure there's no traces of a man in that house if you want to keep receiving these benefits. That's how Esau has it set up. And that's where it started from. And of course they push that on our people. Hey, sis, you don't need that brother. You don't need him in the house. All right. You if you get rid of him, then you can get these benefits. If you get rid of him, then you can get this insurance, this Medicaid for your child, because we know we don't make enough to afford insurance and pay our rent. And you want to go to that one first?
Yeah.
Count of the one. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother and
Right.
toward the wife of his bosom,
Toward the wife of his bosom, read.
and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right. So, hey, that just further proves they can say all they want to, but hey, this further proves that we are the people in this book. We are the true Israelites, because those curses fall on us way more than they. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it like this, we can relate to that curse, just that one curse, way more than the so-called any other nation can. Right. So, hey, who's that curse poured upon? Right. And that's just one of many. I yield with that, Cap.
Con.
You want to grab the other one?
You pretty much hit that nail on the coffin with that.
Con.
Pretty much hit the nail on the coffin with that, right? And then of course it's perpetuated in shows that we watch. Unbeknownst to ourselves, we just look at it as entertainment, but it's more than that. It's almost like it's motivation for you to keep perpetuating the same stereotype. This video right here goes into that. Check this out. It may be a little low, so try to listen into it. I try to get it louder, but it's a little low.
Stereotype that black fathers are absent from their kids' lives. If you have, stay and watch this whole thing. Stereotypes about neglectful black fathers are perpetuated and exploited everywhere.
So he's about to explain a few things now. He's talking really, really fast, so listen good.
Often statistics. Have you ever heard the stereotype that black fathers are absent from their kids' lives? If you have, stay and watch this whole thing. Stereotypes about neglectful black fathers are perpetuated and exploited everywhere. For example, trash reality media like Maury and the Jerry Springer Show are literally built up of having educated white men exploit and dramatize paternity disputes amongst low-income black and other people of color. It's classist and racist. Even politicians like Obama often make statements that suggest that systemic issues in the black community are mainly attributable to absent black fathers. So there are two key issues here. The first is a completely false and harmful misinterpretation of data. Often statistics around children being born out of wedlock are used to argue that black dads are neglectful. This is completely untrue because marriage and living circumstances are not an accurate proxy for child involvement.
Now, he said marital status is not accurate data if fathers are in the child's life, right?
In fact, the CDC found that the vast majority of black fathers actually live with their children, and whether living in the same home or not, black fathers are the most involved across racial and ethnic groups. What this means is that when it comes to responsibilities like feeding, eating with, diapering, and reading to their children on a daily basis, Black fathers, regardless of living circumstance, are more present in their children's lives. Just because someone is raised
Slovakia. Video acting up. Damn, my video acting up. What the hell? All right. Damn. All right. Slovakia family. Video just cut off. Well, basically, you get the gist of what the young brother was saying. This is skewed data, like Soldier Yari put it in the chat. It's skewed data. They will take that a man is not with his wife or not married legally or on paper, and they would suggest that, okay, you're not married, so you're not in your child's life because you're not with the mother, which is the total opposite from the truth, right? Total opposite from the truth. So, like, you back, Cap?
I heard the video, but it's like when you pause it and start talking, I couldn't hear you no more. I don't like that, bro. I gotta see what's going on with that.
Okay.
I wonder it don't do that when we on C4N though. It only do that when we on
Yeah,
here.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's StreamYard or our internet connection. I'm not sure about that. All right. Now, again, we got another broke clock being right. All right. Listen to Esau. He's going to get into this, and we're just going to transition.
Who love to talk about black and brown predators or the.
So, y'all probably familiar with this guy. He do a lot of videos talking about his people and how his people act, right? There's data that shows black fathers are the most hands-on with their children. You're absolutely right, Kaw-shash. That's what I brought out earlier. The CDC just released some data showing that we are the most involved parent out of all the nationalities, right? Let's see what Officer Michael says. He says, it's the same tactic with saying blacks are 13% of the population committing 50% of the crime and misleading without proper context. Misleading without proper context. You're absolutely right. And I just seen, I don't know if y'all caught that one cop versus 20 with Talmud Tatum. You know he getting paid by Amalek. But he just reiterated that 13% of the population commits 50% of the crime. And one thing I noticed about Tatum, man, his tactics on when he has debates, his main thing is to go to telling people, prove it. Give me an example. Give me an example. But then when you give an example, he'll talk over you, and then he'll come with this straw man argument. So you saying that all white people are evil? Like, no, we didn't say all white people are evil. We said a certain sect of these people are inherently evil because of what they've done. I'm just not going to believe that all white I got a clip to show y'all just to piss y'all off too later. I got a clip to show y'all just to piss y'all off because I like doing it. All right, let's get into this video.
So for all the racists on here who love to talk about black and brown predators or the dangers of undocumented folks, can you please explain why nearly 80% of the people who produce, distribute, or possess child SA material are white men, and almost all of them are U.S. citizens? And by the way, you can check that data for yourself. So you see this? This is the U.S. Sentencing Commission's interactive data analyzer, which is a nifty little tool that lets you look up stats on any federal crime category overall, and then you can break it down by race. And then you can calculate the percentage of that crime done by each racial group for every year going all the way back to 2015, or you can do it for a range of years. So I did that for child SA material prosecutions from 2015 all the way through 2025, and it turns out that 78% of those prosecutions were of white men, almost 8 out of 10, while only 6% were of black men. You know, that group that y'all racists say is the most dangerous and awful group out there? So what the hell is it about white men that explains this? I mean, after all, for other crimes, everybody's got a theory to explain it, right? For typical street-level violent or property crimes, both the left and the right have theories. We on the left say socioeconomic factors can explain them. The right says it's culture, maybe even biology. But my point is, everybody has a theory. And yet, when it's white dudes that predominate disproportionately in some category of misdeeds, like child essay material or child sexual exploitation, also about 71% of those are white folks, according to a DOJ report released in January of this year, or
70%. That's crazy. I think Esau make up, what, 69% of the population? I believe it's 69% or 70%. Is it 70%? I'm not sure. If you know what Esau make up as far as the population here in America, put that in the chat real quick, because they represent 70% of child SA material. That is wild. 70%. That's a damning number.
killing or mass school shooting, suddenly nobody has an analysis at all. Apparently, we just treat that shit like some inexplicable individual pathology, or we write it off to mental illness or video games or some shit. We never blame it on white culture. We never blame it on whiteness. We never blame it on white DNA. We never ask what's wrong with the white family. We do that about the black family all the time. We say, where are the black dads? We never ask where the white dads are. What's wrong with white fathers? Well, apparently some of the white dads and some of the white uncles are online looking at the child essay material. That's the problem. If we were actually a country that cared about actual predators, particularly the ones who threaten children, if we were actually worried about danger, we'd be asking this question about why white people and white men in particular are so predominant in this category of dangerous criminal offending. But we're not that country. We just want to racialize danger and crime. We don't actually want to
protect from crime, right? See, Esau could be right sometimes, right? He could be right sometimes. And that's from data. We ain't going off of how we feel like through history. We're not going, because I feel this type of way about you through history. This is what data is showing us about those people. What it say? Big 80% of the big number. That's right, Kaw-shash. Yeah, man. Now, so black fathers, they say black fathers are in their children's lives, right? We know that black fathers are in their children's life, of course, through the CDC most recent statistic that they came out with, their data that they came out with, right? And of course, we encourage, and we have to give a hand clap to the brothers, right? The brothers that's stepping up, no matter the circumstances, right? And really being there no matter what's going on, right? Gotta give a hand clap to the brothers, man. Let's give another hand clap. All right. The brothers are stepping up and they're actually being in their children's lives, right? Because if we keep believing the narrative, we would believe that brothers ain't in their life, even though I know plenty of brothers who are in their children's lives, right? And somebody get 1 Tim 5:8 real quick, right? 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 8. We know brothers are in their children's lives, even if the brother ain't in the truth. Brothers still be in their children's lives, because brothers, we love our children. Read that.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5, verse 8. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he hath denied the faith, and is worse than an infidel.
Right. If you don't provide, the Bible speaks against brothers who don't take care of their children, who don't provide for their children. The Bible says you're worse than an infidel, right? You have abandoned the faith. You don't have any faith. You're a faithless human, right? You don't take care of your children. What purpose do you have, man? You laid down to make those children. Take care of your responsibilities, right? Get a Proverbs 23 and verse 24 real quick for me. All right.
I don't see how people do it. I ain't gonna lie. My kids gonna stay at their auntie house with their cousins. Hey, that next day, I'm asking my rib like, "Hey, what's up? You gonna get them today?" I can't, bro. I can't go that long without being around my kids, bro. I can't do it.
Right. Yeah,
Mine,
man.
right? Mine gotta be up under me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a Proverbs 23 and verse 24 for me real quick.
Kind I got it.
Salakia, Proverbs 17 and 6, matter of fact. That's what I want. 17 and 6, Salakia. Shout out to Captain Quab in the building. Shalom, Cap.
Shalom, Shalom.
Wow. Shalom, shalom. That brother live from the plantation right now.
Hey. When you got to read that, Proverbs 17, 6.
God. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 6. Children's children are the crown of old men.
Right. Children's children are the crown of old men's. So you raise your children the right way, right? And your children are going to raise their children. That's going to be a crown to an old man. That's going to be glorious to see your kids being raised righteously, right? But the thing is with that, you have to raise your children the right way, right?
Right.
All right. It's another one I want. Get because brothers, some brothers. Matter of fact, it is Sirach 16 and start from verse 1. Because there's a lot of brothers think because I can have women. I'll have as many children as I want to because I can have multiple women, right? Which is nothing wrong with having multiple amount of kids, as long as you're taking care of those kids, as long as you're taking care of those children's mom, if you're in a relationship, right, with them. Somebody get Sirach 16 and 1 real quick.
Kind of the one. This is Sirach chapter 16 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children.
Now, what would be a profitable child? What's a profitable child?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
One that would be keeping the commandments out of one.
Exactly. One that keep the commandments. Read on.
Neither delight in ungodly sons.
Read it again.
Neither delight in ungodly sons.
And delight not in ungodly sons. Don't be happy to have a bunch of kids that's just running amok. That's not adhering to the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments. You got a bunch of kids, but they don't know Yahweh. You got a bunch of kids, they don't even know how to pray. You got a bunch of kids, they don't know the Lord's Prayer. Kids ain't got no spirituality at all. Right? Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, I was talking with somebody about this the other day out of one, and they were saying like, why would God give a law to stone your son just because he's rebellious? But when we don't have them law, like it's telling us like, don't even have unprofitable children and do not delight in ungodly sons, like, because the fruit that's going to be bore later on, it's going to be wicked.
Right.
If that makes sense. I was trying to explain it to him the best way I knew how, but all I could say was just like, hey man, the Most High gave these laws. The Most High's, he gave us the laws. It's his wisdom. And he gave that to us for a reason. Like, look at what wicked sons do in the earth. They take other people's lives.
Yes.
Salaki.
You Salaki, one sec. You said what was that question you had again about rebellious?
Oh, he said, why would the Most High, because this said, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. And it made me think about a conversation I was having with an old man a few days ago. And he was he was having pushback against the law, where the Most High says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son that does not obey the voice of his father, and he doesn't hearken, you know what I'm saying? It says to go and stone him
Right.
before the congregation at the gate.
That's right. Get First Sam. There we go. Get First Sam 15 and 23 real quick.
Anyway, this is the book of First Samuel, chapter 15, verse 23. And all the country wept with a loud voice, and all the people sat.
Might be in Second Samuel 5th. Go to First Samuel.
Yeah.
Oh, First Samuel, Salaki. 15 and 23.
This is First Samuel chapter 15 and verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Right. Rebelliousness is as the sin of witchcraft. Read on.
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Right. And that stubbornness is like idolatry, right? So we would not like, we don't like to suffer by the hands of Yahweh. We don't want to have to pay, will go into captivity. We don't want to have to, the Most High will judge the nation. So the reason that you would go and stone that stubborn son is because you don't want to have to pay for that stubbornness, and that can rub off on the rest of the nation, right? You can't be slack with your judgment. You can't be partial with your judgment. So that boy being stubborn, the Most High say, hey, you take him out and you stone him in front of the congregation, then that's what you got to do to keep that evil from amongst you. That's the requirement. We got to do that thing, right?
Another one.
Jump back to the Sirach 6 and finish out verse 2.
Go ahead, one.
16.
Salaki real quick.
Go ahead.
If you look at verse 1, the Most High don't even delight in unprofitable children or ungodly sons.
Right.
So we shouldn't either.
Exactly. Absolutely right.
Continuing at verse 2. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Read that one more time for me.
Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Exactly, and that explains it. Don't rejoice in them, because the fear of the Lord is not with them, right? They don't have the fear of the Most High to do His laws, statutes, and commandments. Like, what are you gonna? You just living to perish, right? Because you don't have those laws, statutes, and commandments. You don't have that hedge of protection, right? So let's get into this next video. Unless you got something to bring out, Cap.
No, I was just gonna say, that goes into training your child up in the way they should go, right? Exactly. They go straight into that. And what's the way they should go? What's the way you should be training them up in the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Teach them at a young age. That way, when they grow old, they won't depart from it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High said, "Hey, give me matter of fact, give me Psalms 127. Let's see how the Most High feel about kids, righteous kids, right? He's not talking about no unrighteous kids, right? Give me start at verse 3.
I'm the one. This is the book of Psalm. Oh, you got it, out of one.
Read.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 127, verse 3. Lo, children are an inheritance of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is His reward.
Right. Read.
As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate.
All right, so, hey, Most High say, happy is a man that his quiver is full of, children, right? These are righteous children, you know what I'm saying? You got to bring up righteous children. right? You just can't keep bringing up monstrous children. As I think what that is, first Idris says, or second Idris, 5 and 7. I want to say, you can't just bring forward monstrous children, right? That's hey, what's a monstrous child in today's term? A YN, right? Hey, all they think about is Swiss cheese and something. That's it. They don't want to talk about nothing else. Right? You can't. Why not? Hey, talk about the Bible. They can't talk about that. They can't have that conversation with you. They lost. They don't even know how to read a regular book. They can't. They still on Dr. Seuss books. Right? They can't even read.
Right.
They can put they can modify a switch and put that together and do the 3D printers with the Glocks and put as monstrous children. Right?
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Lucky out of one.
What first Lucky?
That goes back to like what you said with train a child up in the way that they should go, and they will not depart far from it. Her brother give me Deuteronomy 6 and verse 7.
Kind of the one. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
God, right there. That commandment. That's telling you that we got to be teaching our children throughout the day, every chance that we get. We should be teaching the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Would I yield?
So lucky.
Hey, real quick. Hey, pull Captain Quab comment up. Cause hey, this is perfect. Pull his comment up. He said it's crazy because what Captain Yatham just explained shows they have potential. They have the potential. If they can, bro.
Right.
If they can get a 3D printer and modify create. I don't even know I don't even know the correct terminology to use to how they create these damn these unalivers, like you said. You know what I'm saying? But they doing it with 3D printers. But you can't get in the law and get some understanding of the Bible. The thing is, you putting all your attention and your effort into the wrong things, into worldly things, right?
Lucky.
Going on. Okay, go ahead.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Adewanyam, but when we look at the actual statistic of our people who commit those violent crimes, that's a very small percentage, which would be, for lack of better words, our YNs. But then when we think about like our fathers are involved in our children's lives, even if they're not in the house. But what is that involvement, right? Because imagine if, even though they might be severed from their home, and not be with the mama, imagine if majority of those men will be teaching that law to their kids while being involved as fathers. I feel like the influence is greater on those kids that's committing those crimes, or that's doing that, or that's dibbling and dabbling in that stuff. But imagine if us as a community just scoffed that. We just scoffed that behavior. No, it ain't even gonna be seen as cool no more.
Right. Right. But see, the powers that be, they have this machine, this propaganda machine that just, it's like how they hypnotize you with these with this Young Miami song about stealing and boosting, right? They just keep playing it, and they pray to the left hand side over these songs before they release them, man.
Right.
And it's like they got this propaganda machine where they know how to just keep pushing that to your people. As long as you keep showing it to them, it'll become second nature to them, right? It's like brothers, like people, young kids are dying. They're being unalived left and right. And it's like, it's almost like you just playing GTA. It's like, get a second life.
Hey, that's how they live.
Right.
live like life is a game. That's how they live.
Man.
You know, they walking up and pulling up on they quote unquote ops, which is their own brothers, because they ain't gonna pull up on Esau like that. Esau the one unaliving all our people, and they'll pull up on their own people behind a block that don't even have their name on it, right? And they ain't gonna touch Esau. Esau can go walking up the street in his khakis and his damn Sperry's, whatever the shoes called.
Yo, Esau can go in they hood with their gang colors on and won't nothing with a rag on, and won't nothing happen to him. That's
Hey,
how much.
y'all Florida Edomites different too. I be watching y'all. I don't know what y'all feed them. I don't know what y'all feed them. Them crackers be out their head out there.
For real.
But the thing is, I want to say before we before we move on, hey, we can't give up on our youth. We gotta stop calling them YNs, cause bro, we say that, you know, we just as wrong as the Edomites who say it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, bro, why would you call your young brother a YN? You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they can say it now, so they YN this and YN that. You might as well go ahead and say the real word.
Yeah.
We can't give up on our youth, man. We gotta bid them back to this marriage.
That's right.
It's like the other one. But you're right. By us, I can say us on this panel, but as us as older and supposed to be the leaders of these youth, if we calling them YNs and we helping them embrace that narrative, and we helping them embrace that everything that's attached to being a YN. You know what I mean? Could brother give me Galatians 6 and 8?
Kind of one. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
So they reaping the fruits of what they eating. They eating the world. They taking in the world. They consuming all the negativity and all the hearsays about them. The what's the word for it? The stereotypes. They're taking in all the stereotypes of them. They embracing it. They call themselves young bees, YNs. Where my scamming bees at? You know what I mean? And they embracing that. They bouncing to the music, and you seeing it. Like the other one was saying, that song is everywhere. Hey, I even seen an AI of a baby dancing to that song. You know what I'm saying? They got it everywhere, and they programming it into our youth. And us as leaders, we're not unprogramming and reprogramming our youth. We're not giving them this word as much as they get in the world.
Right.
And that's the problem. But I yield.
That's right. So, hey, let's get into the family annihilators, right?
Hey, if the sound go out, I'm gonna leave out and come back in. You know how I do. Pull up a video.
Okay, good. Let's see. Yo, let me preface it real quick. This Edomite right here, right? It was this little trend going on maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, or they'll have like the Netflix thing when they're doing a documentary song playing in the background.
Yeah.
So this woman did that when she was talking about her husband. And it says, preparing for when Netflix drops a documentary about my soon-to-be ex-husband who I just found out is a pedophile. All right.
Damn. She exposing them.
Now you see what it say at the bottom. It says TikTok influencer unalived by husband after posting Netflix documentary trend online, calling him a PDF.
Then he unalived himself.
And he unalived himself as well. See? Now, Esau, I don't know if y'all ever worked around them or been around them or just watch them. All you gotta do is watch them. They cannot deal with stress or pressure. Yo, they cannot deal with any type of stress or pressure. And if him being threatened, if it's not true, why would you unalive your wife? And then feel that guilt, and you don't want to deal with the actions that you just took, and you unalive yourself, so you don't have to deal with the consequences, right? Esau, right? He unalived his wife because she found out he liked children, and it had to be true. Why else would you do something like that, right? All right, let's get into this. Right.
Typical Esau.
Check this out, because another, let me get this. It's actually a photo. This Edomite did the same exact thing, except he didn't come out to be a pedophile. He just lost his cool. A husband and father has been arrested after shooting and unaliving his wife and his daughter. Ralph Edward Mincy is accused of fatally shooting his wife, Jennifer Mincy, and his daughter, Amanda McBrayer, outside their home in Walton County Wednesday night. He now faces 2 counts of murder. Another man allegedly murdered his own wife and daughter in cold blood. These cases continue to happen because too many people still refuse to take domestic violence seriously until it's too late. It's not domestic violence. It's the nature of Esau.
Yep.
That's what they'll naturally do. If they get fed up to that breaking point, you nag them enough, they're going to snap. They're going to snap, and they're going to just start unaliving everything moving.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Kind of the one. Yeah, my rib used to listen to these what they, I don't know what you call them, like horror stories, like audio, like they'd be like podcasts.
Oh yeah. My rib listen to that too. Man.
Kind of the one, and it was like it'll be like this middle-aged Edomite and successful, never had no problems, never had nothing go on, was a straight A student, Ivy League, cream of the crop guy, was a good father, good husband. And after 5 years of being married, 3 kids, he just unalived all of them. And it would always be in like the most calculated ways. Like sometimes it was just with the unalivable, but sometimes it was like he took his sweet time doing his thing, and then well, I yield with that.
Salakia, I ain't trying to cut you, but man, I fell into a little deep dive with the family Annihilator, and this little documentary, man. Esau is despicable. He is, one Edomite. He went and bought a what those little arrow shooting guns.
A crossbow?
A crossbow?
It's like a crossbow, but it's for like fish.
Oh, a harpoon.
It's like a smaller version of that. But the dude, he unalived his wife. His daughter was born with like some disease where she had issues with her hip, so the baby couldn't sleep at night. So and the baby would whine a lot. And this dude unalived the wife, took the daughter to school, picked the daughter up from school. The daughter was crying that night. He unalived the daughter with that same gun, the little arrow shooting gun. Hey, the baby didn't pass away from the first arrow he shot at her in the head. So he shot it again with another arrow and unalived the little Edomite baby. This is the day. That's what they got to deal with. That's what they got to deal with. They will not talk about this though. You won't see no 20 versus 1 Edomite trying to defend their statistics. And they won't even, if it is something like that, they will not promote it. You won't see it. That ain't about the trend about how they are the most violent. You'll see it on TikTok. May see a couple of Facebook posts and Instagram posts about it. But you will not see that trending on YouTube about how violent these people are.
That's crazy.
A baby with an arrow.
Double tap.
Like, yo, this is a video of course, Esau. When you deal with Esau, this is what you got to deal with. He's unaliving people. The sisters, this is a video that a couple they was doing a little a little satire in this video. When you see a black and a white couple in public, this is what you think. All right. These are the many sisters who passed away from the hands of from dealing with Esau. Right? The unalived, the family annihilators. Right? Let me get this other video. This is the video that I want to get into now.
4 subtypes. In this case, fits the scariest one. Paul Camaro killed his brother, sister-in-law, and shot their 2 children. Then he set the family mansion on fire as a diversion. And the motive wasn't jealousy, rage, it was money. Forensic psychology has a typology for this. Family annihilators are divided into 4 subtypes: self-righteous, disappointed, anomic, and paranoid. This case fits the anomic profile, when a person's identity is so fused with financial status that losing it feels like losing their existence. Missing money from the brothers' shared business was the trigger. The killings weren't impulsive. The fire wasn't panic. Setting his own home on fire, first as a diversion, that's meta planning. That's a person who's thinking 3 steps ahead of where they think investigators will go. This wasn't loss of control. This was total control, directed at the wrong target.
So this Edomite, he goes to his brother's house and unalive his brother, his brother's wife, and his nieces and nephews. This is all in his family. And it's about money. Because that's where Esau faith lies. Esau faith lies in his money. Because that's their power. If they don't have money, then what do they have? And it's a trend with Edomites that when they get into a financial bind, they begin to take things out on their family. And it's not because they hate their family. This is really because they don't want their family to be alive in this world without the money that they either stole or the money that they incurred in their lifetime. Right? What that video is. This right here is the other one, right? Come on. There we go. Load up for me.
American Heart Association, and you decide to have an affair with a new intern, and then the American Heart Association fires you, all while having a wife and 6 kids at home. And then rather than dealing with the consequences.
Now, this is a picture now, and it's a trend too. When Esau unalives his family, you never see a psychopathic man unalive his family and his children.
Facts.
What has society gotten to? It always say loving father of 6 decides to end his life and as well as his family. It's something very soft. It's never really a real the truth about what's going on. Now, this sister is telling you what this Edomite did. I'm going to start it over.
7-year-old National Vice President of Sales and Marketing for the American Heart Association.
Sales and marketing. He's a vice president of sales and marketing, so he was getting bread. That mother was getting bread.
And you decide to have an affair with a new intern, and then the American Heart Association fires you, all while having a wife and 6 kids at home. And then rather than dealing with the consequences of your own behavior, you decide, you know what? I think I'm going to go home and unalive my wife, my 6 kids, and then set the house on fire and unalive myself. You could have just done us all a favor and taken yourself out and leave your wife and kids to live the rest of their lives. Kids that were ranging in age from 5 to 15. And according to reports, his 39-year-old wife, Amanda, had already said that this man had cheated throughout the whole damn marriage. You know, I hate to say it.
Salakia. So it ain't the cheating that he was afraid of, the consequence. It was the fact that he got fired and he was going to lose that money that he was getting, that lifestyle that he wanted to keep his family in. He was going to lose that. So he, instead of him losing that lifestyle, I'm just going to end it all.
Salakia.
Y'all better.
Hey, you know when they lose their job. Hey, I'm surprised he ain't go back to the job. You know,
hey,
he'll leave there, go pick out the biggest gun in his closet, and go back to the job. You know,
right. Hey. You know, Esau would be like, I ain't got the balls to do that. I ain't gonna go kill everybody at the job, but I'm gonna get the weakest links, which is my family. I take them out of here.
That's wild.
Right.
It's like that one.
Well,
that just shows how barbaric Esau really is. Because 6 kids, like you, without stopping, you killed all 6 kids.
Yo,
no mercy.
No mercy whatsoever. That's crazy. That's barbaric, man.
Yo, these is light stories. It's a bunch. I don't know if y'all know about this family annihilator thing, but it's actually a real thing with Edomites. It gets worse than this. These are soft. This is nothing compared to what they do, man. It's some videos I could have got on here, man. It's too much. We know how Esau is, but it's just they're taking their own family out, right? Get Proverbs,
people.
Right. Get Proverbs 13 and 11 real quick for me.
Oh.
Right.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 8. The ransom of a man's life are his riches, but the poor heareth not rebuke.
13 and 11.
13 and 11, kind of the one. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
Right. And we all know Esau don't really work for the funds they get. They got that good old boy system that they go through. Right? You come work over here, man. We make sure you make this certain amount of money. And he's getting that wealth by vanity, right? And that wealth has diminished because he took advantage of that situation he was in, and he decided to cheat and got caught up at his job. Now he want to go and unalive his family.
Salakia. I had a dude I was real close with, one of my close friends. He was an Edomite, and we played college ball together. And one of his like close cousins inherited $1 million after his father passed. A week of having that $1 million, that dude unalived himself. Nobody know why.
That's crazy, bro. Did he overdose or something, or was it just?
Nah, he upped the shotty.
Must have been some money. He must have found out that money was inherited from slaves.
No,
Possibly.
nah, I doubt it. Because he would have wanted it even more.
Hey, you know
He
what?
was 20.
Some Edomites have that guilt, man. Some they feel like, man, they think everything is fair until they realize it's not, because they want to believe that everybody got a fair shake in life, but when they realize no, they don't have a fair shake, and this was stolen. This is how we got our wealth, and then some Edomites can't deal with it.
He
That
probably.
guilt get to them.
I feel like people like that. He probably couldn't even. Let's just say he couldn't touch the whole million at one time. You know, it's my money and I need it now, spirit.
Oh yeah, JG Wentworth spirit.
JG Whitworth.
Right. Yo, let me see. We got another video on here I want to play for y'all. And this one right here, this the one right here. Yo, Esau can't even divorce her husband. Hey, she can't even divorce her husband, right? Look at this. Michael Haight unalive his wife Tasha, her mother, and all 5 of his children.
Boy, it ain't on the screen. It ain't on the screen, Cap.
It ain't?
Nah.
Damn. Hold on 1 second.
Nah, it's good now. We can see.
Okay. Gotta let the video play a little bit. I'm gonna start it over.
Godly husband.
I'm gonna have to mute that song. I don't want to give you no. Tasha filed for divorce from her well-respected, godly husband.
Why they gotta put all that? Why they do that? If it's Jake, he automatically a thug, and they gonna find him in a tank top and some Timberland boots and say,
What?
"Look, gangster."
What? He had to be abusive if she filed for divorce from him. If I can assume that he was abusive because he unalived her after she filed for divorce. Why would she divorce her well-respected husband if he wasn't doing something abusive in their relationship?
They even said he was godly. They even say he was godly.
Right.
What's
Look at
godly?
that face.
What's godly about that? He looked like he beat women.
Right. All type of wicked. Ain't no telling what he was doing to them
He on
children.
opiums. Look at him.
That's the man from Split.
Hey, ain't no telling what he was doing, man. And he unalived his whole family. He unalived the whole family.
That man on 30s, man.
Right.
Per 30s.
Man.
He
Can't
shooting
be that godly.
and woman whenever he can't find none.
So-called godly man, right? Hey, get Isaiah, what up? Isaiah 49 and verse 26.
Kind of
Because
the one. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 26 out of one.
Con.
And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh,
Right.
and they shall be drunken with their own blood, as with sweet wine. And all flesh shall know that I, Yahweh, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
Right. So look, now that we see Esau unaliving his own family, right? He's unaliving. He's doing all the work. Ain't nobody got to do nothing back to you. You're gonna do it to yourself, right? Esau unaliving his whole family. It's crazy, man. All praise to the Most High Yahweh. Shema Mashiach Yahshua.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Kind of the one, and I would believe, and I believe that our captains and the general would ask Israel this question: are you praying for this? Right? Are you praying that? Are you praying that our enemies would annihilate themselves? Because they ain't got nothing to do with us, right? And on first glance, it's like, dang, that's sad, man, that's awful. But like Cap just said, all praise to the Most High. Let these people rid themselves from the earth. The earth is
Right.
groaning and mourning because of their wickedness. Are you?
It's like a virus. They're gonna start. The virus start attacking itself. They start attacking itself, and it's like they just, Satan divided against Satan. His kingdom will not stand. Right?
Facts.
He's slowly. They're already not reproducing. They're not reproducing, and then on top of that, you unaliving your whole family, the children that you have. Hey, that's justice for the young brother who got unalived at the convenience store. That's justice for Mike Brown, right? Trayvon Martin. You should see Zimmerman. He's sitting in the dust right now.
Does.
Hey, he got mental health. He got mental issues. He's homeless. But you was just not too long ago you was selling Skittles, autographing Skittles. You sold that gun that you had. You unalived the young brother with for $300,000. The person who bought that gun for that amount because they knew what it was for and what it was used for.
Right.
The Most High gonna deal with them.
Right.
Because it wasn't nothing but a old redneck Edomite
with a MAGA hat on.
You wrong, fell off. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, with a MAGA hat on, right? Let's play this video real quick.
Dangerous places for white people is within a white family. You see this man right here? He's one of the many white men that would be considered a family annihilator. A family annihilator is an individual, usually a white male, that takes the life of multiple members of their family. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. These family annihilators usually have a history of domestic violence or some form of abuse within their family. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. There have been many studies on the profile of these family annihilators. Some of the common characteristics of these family annihilators is that they are overwhelmingly male, little to no criminal history, and white. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. Psychologists say the main motivation for these family annihilators is a high sense of self-righteousness. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. If we're going to talk about black-on-black crime and violence, then we would be remiss if we did not talk about white-on-white violence and crime. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. To the Caucasian community out there, the call is coming from inside the house, literally. And instead of focusing so much on blacks and Hispanics and the problems that we have within our families and communities, it would behoove you to police your own community and keep a watchful eye over your own families. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. Everyone in this photo is no longer here. Every last one of them in this photo is no longer here. These are Asian children that were adopted by this white couple, and everyone in this photo no longer here. This photo as well, this entire family, gone. And I could keep going.
Right. I gotta get with Captain Quab and ask him, what's up with the video? Why my videos keep stopping short? Something, I don't know what it is. They keep stopping short. But yo, what it say?
Am I the only one noticed that everybody? They look. Everybody in the pictures look spooky as hell. Like they look like they.
Because they're no longer with us. They're all Caspers right now. Right? Yo, but yeah, he saw this. Hey, he taking everything out, man. Now let's get this brother Judah's comment, man. This brother Judah said, This is the first I speak as a man that didn't vex my spirit. The water out of wine. Brother, don't speak too soon.
Damn.
Don't speak too soon.
Oh man.
Right.
Black community. Black people, downfall of the black family.
A CDC study published in 2013 using nationally representative data found that black fathers were more likely than white or Hispanic fathers to be involved in their children's lives, more likely to bathe, change, and feed their children, more likely to eat meals with their children every day. These black fathers were also more likely to help their children do their homework every day than white or Hispanic fathers. So despite empirical evidence to the contrary, why is the assassination of black fatherhood such a central argumentative talking point? A white supremacist who is threatened by the kind of person he has known to be beneath him for over 400 years, showing him up is intimidating. And because there is a perpetual need to be at the top of the totem pole, it means that he has to actively push black men to the lowest point possible. This means that there is a perpetual campaign to delegitimize blackness and specifically black fatherhood in contrast to attacking black motherhood in some kind of way. And because you have people who willfully position themselves as house niggers, they end up in a dynamic in relation to these white conservatives where it's more like a master and a slave dynamic. Think of it like a call and response. A yell and an echo, almost like a hype man. So the white supremacist who's threatened by black masculinity says, black fathers are absent in their children's lives. And then his house nigger will then repeat, black fathers are absent in their children's lives.
What percentage of blacks have a father around when they're raised?
And let's get on the fact that there's no fathers
So
in
white
the black
culture
house.
Black men are killers and predatory.
Black Americans are 13% of the population, yet they commit 55% of the murders.
And his house nigger will then repeat,
Black people feel safer amongst each other, but they're more likely to kill each other.
the white supremacist will retort,
What privilege do I have that you don't have?
and his house nigger will then repeat,
What privilege do they have that I don't?
Can you name something a white person can do that I can't do? There's nothing that a white person can do that you can't do.
black culture is toxic.
It's culture. It's accepted in the black community, and it
Oh, so
shouldn't
it's
be.
culture. Okay.
Black culture is toxic.
And so then, despite all evidence to the contrary, here we are then observing that same house nigger phenomenon. The white supremacist and his house nigger have to make sure that black men never see themselves as being more capable than the ones who have always positioned themselves as being better than you. Charlie Kirk, Xavier DeRusso, Brandon Tatum are all intimidated by a person like me. Not only do I expose their flaws and their weaknesses, but I show them up in the exact same way that black fathers show up somebody like Charlie Kirk. While Charlie Kirk is out on the road talking to 20-somethings who just graduated high school a few years ago, he doesn't spend so much time with his children. Because if he did, he wouldn't
have time to be talking about what we got going on, right? Right? Now, what that brother said was absolutely true, right? And this video right here is especially for Judah. This is for Judah.
You spoke too quick.
Hold on. Let me let that load up. Here we go. Listen to this nigga here.
Like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Now listen, 100%.
You believe 100%?
Now wait,
You were
after
better off-
slavery. Let
So
me
you were
explain
saying
this.
you would
Maybe
be
you don't
better
know
off
black history.
during slavery.
No. You don't understand black history, and you don't understand what Charlie was saying.
And then Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Now listen, 100%.
You believe
Now
100%?
what? Wait,
You were
after
better off-
slavery. Let
So
me
you were
explain.
He said, Tatum said black people were better off during slavery. He agreed with his master, Charlie Kirk.
Oh man.
I'm going to play that again.
Better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Now listen, 100%.
You believe
Now
100%?
what? Wait,
You were
after
better off-
slavery. Let
So
me
you were
explain
saying
this.
you would
Maybe
be
you don't
better
know
off
black history.
during slavery.
No. You don't understand black history, and you don't understand what Charlie was saying.
And then Charlie Kirk.
What more can you say than black people are better off during slavery? You don't understand what he was saying. I can understand English. Nigga, what are you talking about? Now look how the Edomite react to what he said.
Better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Now listen, 100%.
You believe 100%?
Hey,
you were better off.
Edomite got the quabs all face like he did the quabs all mean like. Can't believe that nigga just said that.
Let me explain, because maybe you don't know Black history.
No.
You don't understand Black history, and you don't understand what Charlie was saying.
And he's gonna try to explain what Charlie Kirk meant by saying that black people were better off, black men were better off during slavery.
He said 100%.
100%. 100%. Yeah, man.
Salakia. This nigga would have been, he would have been on like the two big dudes on Django doing the Mandingo fights. That's what he would have been.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna reimburse me?
Hey, this is the same type. This is a brother right here.
I can't believe it.
He said him and his wife. Well, he allows his wife to joke about black people, and I guess he jokes about white people, which I really can't believe because you never hear him criticize anything that white people do, ever. Never heard him criticize anything about somebody white, no matter if it's true or not. Is he never criticizes anything they do, right? But I wanted to show y'all that video too, man. I might end up going in on him next week, man. What y'all think, man? I don't know if I can stomach that. All right. Well, that's what we got for you, family. Esau is a family annihilator. We don't have to lift a finger against them. They're going to eliminate themselves, right? Of course, defend yourself if you have to, but the Most High is always going to fight our battles. Of course, I want to give all praises. Hold on, before I do that, Cap, you got anything? Any of the brothers got anything else?
Check the I speak as a man chat. I placed the commercial in the beard icon. Promote our brother, man. Brother got some mighty beautiful powder. We need to, all go support this brother, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Okay.
It may be
so I got it, but I gotta wait. It's gonna be a minute for a download. It's a big file.
It's cool. We got it for next time. Just know one thing. Hey, y'all go tap in with our good brother from Beard Icon, man.
All right.
Hey, I need to holler myself. I need to holler at you myself.
All right. For real. All right. Any brothers got anything else to bring out? If that's it.
All our channels. I'll tap in.
Oh yeah. Announcement.
Brothers dropping camp videos all throughout the week on top of lessons that's being brought out. Hey, and I gotta say something that we didn't say at the beginning of this lesson. SOT has the best spiritual content on the internet, man. Tap into our Patreon. Right? Tap into our Patreon.
That's right.
Shout out to the newest soldier, man. Soldier Kasap, man. Shout out to that brother, man.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom, congratulations.
Congratulations, King.
Yeah, congratulations, Shalom.
All right. We got camps everywhere. Again, we go over these announcements before we get up out of here. We got camps everywhere. Fort Myers, Baton Rouge, Chicago, New York, D.C., Kaw-shash, Arkansas, ATL, Alabama, Cincinnati, Watchtower, Bay Area, and Duval, right? Truth Tuesday. This is our weekly lineup. We got class every day of the week. Every day of the week. We got Truth Tuesday, except for Sundays. We got Truth Tuesday. Well, no. We might have Sundays. Well, shit, every day of the week. Truth Tuesday. We got that's 8:45. C4N 8:45 on Thursdays. Friday night. That's 8:45. Right at or whenever the camp video ends, we go straight into the Sabbath class. Right after the Sabbath class, we go straight into the after hours. Right, and that's around 11:45, 12ish. Saturday morning or afternoon, we got bar for bar, right? Sundays, we got Prove All Things, or we're going to have pop-ups. So remember to subscribe to Captain Quab's All SOT Chicago channel to get your notifications so you can tune in whenever Captain has these pop-ups, right? And to join us again next week at 9 o'clock for I Speak as a Man. I'll be on time next week. All right, again, we got Sons of Thunder Israelites, new feast day calendar. New moon, remember, family, new moon is on the 12th. We like a week and 2 days away. That's on the 12th of August. Next week, Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. I still ain't checked that. But new moon next week on the 12th. And after that, September, we got the Feast of Trumpets coming up on September 10th. And on the 19th, we got the Day of Atonement, right? To become a member, go ahead and scan that QR code right there on the top. Would that be on the right-hand side of the screen? Yeah, the right-hand side of your screen. And just follow those instructions. Those are the requirements at the bottom. Those are the requirements. Ain't too much, ain't too little, right? If you wish to donate to the body, please donate to the body. I ain't gonna beg you, but I'm gonna ask you. Donate to the body, man. You know, these brothers work hard. The brothers sacrifice their livelihood to be on YouTube, trying to push the word, the truth, the doctrine of the Most High, right? We labor on the Saturdays. We out in public. People, you know, again, putting your livelihood on the line to wake our people up. So make sure you donate to the body, right? Brothers is working hard. All right, and I believe that is it.
Hey, SOT Cincinnati dropping tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all tapped in.
Oh yeah, Cincinnati dropping tomorrow. Make sure you be on SOT Cincinnati. I'll go ahead and put that up real quick. Dropping tomorrow, conversation with a couple young kings, with some young brothers, right? I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a fire camp episode.
As always. Hey, and if you didn't tap into SOT, what you dropping on Kaw-shash page? Hey, we got our one of the last camps with if not the last, the mighty late warrior Micah Allah, man.
Right.
Hey, go tap into that, man. Go watch Out of One Break Out, man.
Right. This is one of the Warriors' last camps that he was teaching, and he was waking up a sister out there at camp, man. Y'all please be sure to check that out on SOT Kaw-shash. Whenever you get a chance, man, make sure y'all support that, man. That was a mighty brother, man. All right, and we like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Mashiach, Yahweh. All right, double honor to the General Yahweh. All
salute the General.
All right, and I'm Captain Yazabad.
All right, Captain Yatham.
Soldier Yaram
Yahweh.
You on mute, King. Yaram Yahweh.
I can be heard.
Con, I get you.
Oh, I can't hear. Salaki. It's cool.
Oh, okay. Well, Shalom, this Soldier Yaram Yahweh.
Shalom, family. We'll see y'all next week.
Shalom.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.